Hey everybody, happy Friday. Welcome back to another What Else Is Going On, aka WEIGO podcast YouTube video. I'm your girl Taria. I hope that y'all are having a good Friday, a fabulous Friday. I'm in Maryland right now where it is approximately 65 degrees. It is feeling really, really good. I got news a couple of days ago that my son, it's his fourth year in college, Chapman University in Orange County, and he applied, to graduate and it went through. So his graduation is in May. So now I'm like, got to get plane tickets, book hotel rooms, all that. So y'all pray my strength, but I'm so excited for him to be graduating. After that, he's still going to go back one more semester next semester for some additional classes. But I'm excited for him to see him walk because his class was the first graduating class with C19, so he didn't get a chance to walk. And I was like so excited, for him to graduate, and he didn't get that chance. It kind of sucks because normally my parents would be flying out to California to celebrate with us and my husband's mom, but because he just found out like last week, it's kind of like last minute. My mom and dad will already be going somewhere, but we're going to have a really big party for him this summer. So I'm just really excited. My only son, and he finally gets to walk in college, and that's big, Sometimes I think like, dad, I got a 27-year-old, or is she 28? My oldest is born in 97, child. Uh, and then my son is getting ready to graduate college, and my youngest is a sophomore in college. When you look around at life sometimes and pre-kids, pre-marriage, you're like, wow. But then, you just look at how your life has changed over the years. And I look at my husband sometimes like, we did good. Like, we really did good. So I'm excited about that. There's a couple of topics that I wanted to get into with y'all. So I'm going to make probably a couple of videos today. This will be the first one, just a short, quick one that I was going to make last night. But once I got home from the gym, I was like, I showered and I was like, I'm hungry, ate kind of late. And I was on the phone talking to my mom, So I was like, I have to make it tomorrow. So this is the first one. So these are some things. What I'm going to talk to you about today is what I wanted to talk to y'all about last night. So let's get into it. Quick reminder, you can download the audio version of the podcast. Episodes drop every Tuesday and Friday for the most part. Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music, wherever it is you find your podcast, type in What Else Is Going On with Taria S. Faison. I know some of you may have watched the YouTube, but if you just wanted to hear it in your ear, my latest guests have been amazing. I had 2 parts with Rodney, the voice. Shout out to Cousin Rodney. Love, love, love Cousin Rodney down. Gertie, Real Housewives of Miami, Preston, Summer House, Martha's Vineyard. If you go back throughout it, I've had so many other Bravo talent housewives on. So just check it out if you want to go back through the catalog. But let's get into these topics. First up, we heard the news yesterday. O.J. Simpson dead at 76 after cancer battle. So it looks like, let me just get, because I had initially got it from TMZ. And let's see. Here it is from O.J. Simpson. I'm thinking, one of the kids had posted to his Twitter. On April 10th, our father, Orenthal James Simpson, succumbed to his battle with cancer. He was surrounded by his children and grandchildren. During this time of transition, his family asked that you please respect their wishes for privacy and grace. So this was tweeted April 11th at 10:28 a.m. Again, they say he was surrounded by his children and grandchildren when he died Wednesday night. Simpson's attorney also confirmed his death to TMZ. So, of course, when the report on that, he said he had reportedly been battling with prostate cancer in recent years, and his health took a turn for the worse of late, with him landing in hospice care within the last few months. Words about OJ's cancer diagnosis first made the rounds in February when a local outlet reported it, although the details were hazy. as was OJ's response to the news at the time when he denied he was in hospice, but he didn't address the cancer report. I kind of remember that. I kind of remember hearing about that, but I didn't really like get into it. Then it said, adding to the mystery was the fact OJ actually touched on a cancer diagnosis in 2023 in a video he posted on X, where he said he caught some form of cancer, but suggested he'd beaten it. In any case, the cancer came back and claimed his life about a year later. TMZ says OJ had been looking frail in the lead up to his passing, including during an outing in January when he was spotted using a cane. The last time OJ posted a video was of himself. He was talking about the Super Bowl, where he said he was rooting for his former team, the San Francisco 49ers. He seemed to be in good spirits then. He was seated in the clip and talking from the backyard of a home. So he has gone on to wherever he has gone on to. I hope that his children, grandchildren, his family are comforted during this time. I remember the trial. Well, we all know. I was going to say I wasn't even going to bring that up, but because it was such a vivid. I remember when all of that stuff went on with the trial with him and Nicole, and I remember it was the summer before I was getting ready to go away to college, and I remember being home, watching it, like, wow. Like on the day I used to work at McDonald's, so on the days that I was not working, I remember being home watching, like, oh my God, wow, this is crazy. But I wanted to talk about someone's response to his passing. There's been a lot of response to his passing, as we're probably all not surprised, right? But one in particular, Caitlyn Jenner sends scathing message to OJ Simpson after his death. Good riddance. Caitlyn Jenner didn't mince words upon hearing about OJ Simpson's death from cancer. Good riddance. Hashtag OJ Simpson. The famed Olympian wrote on X Thursday. Jenner and the famed NFL athlete were friends decades ago, but their rapport ended following Simpson's arrest for the murders of his late wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and her friend, Ron Goldman. In her memoir, The Secrets of My Life, Jenner wrote about the famed OJ trial and claimed the late Robert Kardashian Sr., who served as one of Simpson's defense attorneys during the proceedings, suggested that he believed the running back committed the crimes. I would have been okay with it if they had gotten him in the first trial, Jenner claimed, Kardashian told her. The implication was obvious that he believed OJ was guilty. I believe Simpson got away with two savage ways of taking someone's life. I'll say that. So yeah, that was Caitlyn's response. There was a lot of reaction to Caitlyn's response. People were even bringing up how she hit someone, rear-ended someone who caused them to go into traffic and they passed away. And then there were arguments of, oh, that's not the same thing. That's not the same as taking somebody's life. So all of this stuff, but I'm not gonna lie, like I wasn't shocked when I saw different people say different things online about OJ's passing. Like, however, when I saw Caitlyn's, I was kind of like, I don't know why it took me back a little bit. Like, say what now? Maybe because Caitlyn is so problematic anyway. So anytime I hear something come out about her, I immediately always assume, and I'm just gonna be honest, that it's probably gonna be something negative anyway. But I was a little bit like, so what did y'all think when y'all saw what Caitlyn responded? And what do y'all think about his passing and the conversations surrounding his passing and some of the things that we're seeing? Next, I wanted to talk to y'all real quick. Lord, we've been talking about this girl for the last week. Maybe that's what she wanted. This is according to page 6. Aoki Lee Simmons shares cryptic message about terrifying her parents after Vittorio Asaf breakup. Aoki Lee Simmons shared a pointed Instagram post following her short-lived romance with Vittorio Asaf. Side note, do y'all think that the romance is actually over, or do y'all think that it was a lot of heat, so she's still seeing him, but is now putting out there that they're not together? The 21-year-old model highlighted a quote from an April 2023 Chloe, I'm not sure how to say her last name, Chloe Sevigny interview with The Cut. seemingly hinting at how her mom, Kimora Lee Simmons, and dad, Russell Simmons, feel about her fling with the 65-year-old restaurateur. So again, Aoki is highlighting an interview that Chloe Sevigny did in 2023. That was my big year of going out, Chloe recalled, of living in Brooklyn Heights with 5 roommates after high school. Chloe noted that her parents were pretty worried about drugs, but she never liked doing them and has never even done cocaine. While Chloe was clearly referring to her own parents, Janine Malinowski and H. Davis Sevigny, at the time, Aoki wrote, "Her words are also mine at this point." So basically, she's saying that what Chloe went through, I guess, and Chloe's parents were worried about her, and here she wasn't even doing any drugs or doing anything. She was just going out a lot. Aoki is saying her words are mine. So basically, I guess her parents are concerned, but she's just out here living her life, I guess. I don't know. I'm like, we ain't heard this much about Aoki, and I don't know how long. And now all of a sudden, every day, there's a new story coming out about her. Child, thoughts and prayers, thoughts and prayers. Also, back to the OJ thing. I meant to bring this up. Did y'all see that they're saying that OJ Simpson's kids, when they visited him, they signed NDAs? And I guess maybe so, and that they weren't allowed to have their cell phones. Allegedly, this is according to Page 6. They weren't allowed to have their cell phones out. I don't know, child. I was like, okay. Wow. I guess they didn't want any pictures, which I mean, understandable, I guess. That just kind of struck me a little bit. Also, wait a minute, where is my story? Went away. I want to talk to y'all about Miss Monica Garcia. Real Housewife of Salt Lake City, Monica Garcia is pregnant, expecting baby with mystery boyfriend. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City alum told Viall Files podcast listeners Thursday that baby number 5 is on the way, her first child with her 29-year-old boyfriend. The Bravo celebrity, who has yet to reveal her partner's identity, claims she was on birth control when she found out she is expecting. There is an update. I believe his name is out now. His name is definitely out there. I literally went into urgent care for something totally unrelated that I thought was wrong. And the doctor came in and was like, "You're pregnant." The former reality star 40 recalled. I was like, "I'm 39. Like, there's no way. I'm on birth control. By all means, I should not be pregnant." Garcia praised her boyfriend for being an incredible support while they await the little one. The Bria baby creator, who was on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City for a single season, is already the mother to 4 children: Brie 18, Jaden 13, West 7, and Kendall 6. She was awarded sole legal and physical custody, as well as $6,000 in monthly support when she and ex-husband Mike Fowler finalized their divorce in October 2023. The couple previously got divorced in 2013, reconciled, and then 10 years later, they got divorced. I have a lot of thoughts. I'm going to just say this, may God be with her, or whoever she believes in, be with her kids. May she have a safe, healthy pregnancy. She actually, so let me back up. My boo, Carlos King, shout out to Carlos, who will be on the podcast next week, sent me a story of basically, she was in her car, Monica, with the guy, Koa, the designer, and they were trying to allege that Tanisha was chasing them. Tanisha did a story and was like, they were actually in her neighborhood and she never expected to see her. She ran out to get something to drink, and here Monica is in her neighborhood and it's like 45 minutes away from where she lived, right? So they were trying to say it was her. I'm not going to lie, and I could be biased, but I kind of like believe Tanisha a little bit. If I live 45 minutes from you, now all of a sudden you over in my neighborhood, like, however, Monica has since come out and said her boyfriend lives in Tanisha's neighborhood, and now now she has thousands of dollars in Uber bills because she was taking an Uber to see him because she didn't want Tanisha to know that her boyfriend lived in her neighborhood. That is psychotic, Jesus Jugs, to me. I got that from, in case if y'all don't watch Orange County, Tamara Judge said that too. Who was that? Alexis Bellino. But seriously, you're already talking about money. Let's just be honest. You're doing TikToks talking about you're broke. She has done those. She's got to feed her family. I've seen some of her TikToks. And now you're spending thousands of dollars on Ubers to see your boyfriend because you don't want Tanisha to know that you're coming to her neighborhood because he lives in her neighborhood. Girl, what? I know people say Monica should come back to Salt Lake City. And look, if she and I'm of the mindset, if she comes back, come back. If she doesn't, she doesn't. I do think there is the element though to like, I think she kind of toes the line a little bit. I don't know. I think, and also you can't be victim and the villain. You can't be the victim of these mean girls getting together saying, we don't want to record with you. We're not willing to make up with you, forcing you out. But at the same time, staging photo shoots of you saying, I'm Reality Von Teese with the newspaper, burning the newspaper and with your burn book. Like you can't have it both ways. If you going to be that girl, that Reality Von Teese, the one with the burn book, I said what I said, stand in it. You then can't turn around and become a victim also. So like if I would rather her stand in it and not try to go like back and forth, like which one is it? So I don't know, but yeah, she's pregnant. I wonder now if that will cause them to bring her in even mid-season, because remember, I forget the person's title. Was it the producer or somebody did an interview, I believe with Page Six, and said that it was more like a pause for Monica. I guess they want to see if they could somehow get the other ladies to reconcile. In my mind, I'm thinking they want to see how this season that they're in is going before they decide whether or not they're going to bring her back in. But Miss Monica Garcia is having a baby. So I guess congratulations are in order for her. Child, she had a post about it, like with the sticks online. I thought she was holding a glass of champagne first, but I guess it was supposed to be her urine. I don't know. So what do y'all think about Monica? Do y'all want to see her back? Do y'all think she went too far? Do y'all think she plays villain and victim? Are you even interested in seeing either her story or how she mends with the other ladies? I was watching Old Ladies First panel, shout out to them, and Bondi made a good point. She was saying how, in a way, like basically it made sense for all the other ladies to be like, nah, we're not messing with her, because whether they're real friends or not, they did have a history and a relationship established, whereas Monica was new and they were just getting to know her. So yeah, you would be like, I don't even know you like that, and I'm finding this out. So nah, it would be easy to be like, nah, we don't want to film with you. It would make sense. So in real life, if we're supposed to be following real life, her coming back almost kind of doesn't make sense because you don't have a history or relationship with these women. You know, it would be different if it was Meredith or Whitney or somebody, they have established relationships, whatever they may be. But in real life, you would be like, nah, I'm not going to be around this person. So I just thought that was a good point. But we shall see if Miss Monica Garcia shows up mid-season. I would not doubt it. Or if they want her to come back next year. I would think they would want to bring her back mid-season so they could catch maybe all of the pregnancy, because if she's pregnant, what? I don't know how many months she is, but let's just say she's 2 months or 3 months. You have, and let's say you have 7 months, so she'd go through the end of the year. So I guess if they picked up filming for the next season next year, yeah, I guess she would be okay. So we shall see. But y'all let me know your thoughts on everything we talked about, the conversation surrounding OJ and his passing, especially with Caitlyn Jenner. Aoki, she pulling stunts and shows. I just want her to rest. Baby, rest up for all the fashion shows that you have booked. Okay, get some rest. And Monica Garcia, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, do you want to see her back? Are you interested in her story, or are you interested in Bravo capturing what is going on in her life now? And do y'all believe that Monica may have actually been over in Tanisha's neighborhood trying to stalk and not the other way around? And should Tanisha pay Monica's Uber bills? Because the way I read it was like, oh, it's Tanisha's fault because the boyfriend lives in Monica's neighborhood and Monica doesn't want Tanisha to know. So I had to spend all these thousands of dollars in Uber. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I will talk to y'all in a little bit. Love y'all. See ya.